What is SCP-4? Known as the 12 rusty keys in the door, SCP-4 is designated as a Euclid-class anomaly. 4 consists of an old wooden barn door designated as 4-1, and a set of 12 rusted steel keys with a designation of 4-2 through 4-13. The door itself is located in an abandoned arms factory in Hysteria. July 2, 1949. A group of 3 teens trespassing on federal property near find the door. According to their testimony, they found a set of rusted keys in an iron lockbox and determined what door said keys unlocked. They were put into sheriff's custody when one of their friends went missing during the trespass. July 3, 1949. Local authorities located the removed right hand of the missing teen 8 kilometers away from 4-1. Other parts of the body were found scattered as far as 32 kilometers away from the factory. Under interrogation, the group of apprehended teens told the detective that they opened 4-1 with one of the keys, with the missing teen being the one who opened it. As the door opened, he was torn into several pieces, each of which disappeared into thin air. After the interrogation, the case was taken over by the SCP Foundation. July 4, 1949. SCP agents obtained the keys from the local authorities and began testing 4-1. Tests show that 4-2 through 4-13 fit into a single lock on the large door that is 4-1. 12 D-Class personnel were assigned to test the different effects of the keys on the door. Of the 12 different D-Class subjects assigned, only 2 managed to survive. Opening the door with any key besides 4-7 and 4-12 caused the test subject to be torn into multiple different directions, with the parts seemingly fading out of existence. At this time, only 2 parts of each of the torn-up subjects have been recovered, with the exception of one of the subjects whose parts were discovered found scattered around the foot of the door. Of the 2 survivors, only one remained fully unharmed, with the other being in a near catatonic state, only being able to remove themselves from the situation. After coming to, they had to be restrained from removing their own eyes from what they had seen. The unharmed subject said that they had entered a dark room of incomprehensible size, impossibly large for the building that it's attached to, with only the door and door frame being illuminated. After they exited, an armed squad of Level 3 personnel attempted to get information on the interior of the room. July 16, 1949. The group of teens and the sheriff that caught them initially were terminated by the Foundation. August 8, 1949. The area around the factory and the factory itself was declared as a hazardous area with the public reason of being unexploded ordnance, as it was previously an arms manufacturing plant. This came along with the securing of the industrial park with fences and guards. September 2, 1950. During further exploration of the factory area, a manager's office was found. In the corner of the office, a large, unvarnished, unassuming wooden box with a lock was found. Testing showed that it could be opened with the safe key as well as 5 of the unsafe key. The space inside of the box is exactly 5 times greater than the outer dimensions of the box would make you think. Items placed inside the box while the lid remains open don't affect the weight or any other properties of the box. When the lid is closed, then locked, however, all items inside vanish without a trace. This doesn't just apply to inanimate objects, as personnel locked inside the box also vanish. When handling the keys, the proper procedure is vital. The items are not permitted to be moved off-site unless accompanied by 2 Level 4 security personnel. Under no circumstances should any components of 4 be taken through the door, as the effects of doing this have not been tested or studied to date. Should any of the objects contained within the door breach containment or the facility itself, the door must be opened with the safe key and all the keys must be thrown in and the door must be shut. Then the on-site warhead must be detonated to prevent public knowledge of 4 or to prevent what might reside inside of 4 from getting out. Thanks to all my members, and a special thanks to my biggest supporters, The Edit Duck, Anthony D, USB Duck, Finland TBD, and finally, Right Hand Duck.